Vice Adjudicator Calf. We only had 2 routes out from our home system of Pashal. One of them led to the remainder of the galaxy, which we invested every resource into fortifying. The other led to Earth. A primitive continental world filled with hairless, brainless marsupials, who barely knew how to exit their atmosphere, let alone engage faster-than-light travel. But they would never be able to use their backwards methods to pass the Cosmic Sea. The Cosmic Sea was a malicious thing. It was a space between stars, where the hostile environment of space and the cosmos permeated everything. Our fledgling race thought our Oort cloud was hospitable and passable, until we sent exploration vessels that were utterly obliterated by the now-known Cosmic Sea. No ship could survive, as their electronics were literally torn apart at the molecular level by the cosmic tumult. But travel between systems was possible. For a long, narrowing, winding wisp of a tunnel between systems, the riptide, where direct travel was dangerous without the addition of FTL enhancers, which we called the tide sensors, named after our species' innate abilities to sense and ride tidal flows across our world. This sensor suite allows us to delicately maneuver our FTL engines to flow within this winding riptide, as the Cosmic Sea's oscillations contorted and distorted the riptide. To stray from this path was to meet certain death under unfathomable pressure. Our galactic exit point was one of the most fortified in the local cluster, and the Earth-facing exit had a small station on hand to mitigate any paltry attempts that the ape men could throw past. Our cloaked observation station, a concession to the Galactic Alliance's prohibitions with regards to pre-FTL interference within their system, confirmed they sent over 50 ships to their doom in both the Cosmic Sea and the Riptide. Our scanners show that approximately 4,500 humans were ordered to their deaths, and when their life power systems inevitably failed, they were stranded. The Cosmic Sea strain on Silica is incredible, forcing unbelievable stresses on them until they break and their machinery ruptures. When things were stabilized, the Galactic Alliance turned away from us, sensing that there would be no further issues. This was when we seized our opportunity. We descended upon them as a swarm of claws and blades, plasma and lasers. The subjugation was brutal, their surrender swift. Many monkey spacecraft fled into the sea to face their deaths slowly, a cowardice that we thought them unable to commit, given the obvious poor decisions involved. For the next year, things were quiet. The apes adjusted to their occupation with little resistance. Then, we learned the true depth of our mistake. When alarms on derelict, abandoned outposts orbiting Pashal sounded, it took us by surprise. Hundreds of awkward-shaped, bulbous monkey ships emerged from the sea itself, storming on Pashal, armed with weapons that we had never seen. Transmissions were intercepted, from outposts and warships alike, of our own Pashal screaming for reinforcements. Of the humans, yes, they had earned their name, coordinating from ship to ship. The weapons we thought were likely crude explosives were different. High-pressure vats of the sea's own miasma. The slaughter was swift, with military drones and ships vaporized by the pressure cavitation. We thought the Pashar would be wiped out in an instant. Instead, the humans turned to raising automated farms within minutes, and aimed 100-fold more of these weapons at our cities in obvious threat. Faced with utter annihilation, we broadcast our surrender. Silence overtook the void, and as our fleet struggled to return through the riptide, the humans vanished back into the Cosmic Sea, as suddenly as they had come. But not before accepting our surrender. Looking back on this moment sometime later, we asked the humans how they did this. How they braved the Cosmic Sea, a feat none in the Alliance could ever achieve. Their response was nonchalant, and their incredulity was almost insulting. Not our first submarine. The humans established a vicious but fair occupation of our world. They have not known the Galactic Alliance, so we cannot blame them for this faux pas. But the humans had bigger plans. They sent out more ships into the sea. It seems they were not yet finished, and it seemed they had their sights set on the much bigger fish within the sea. Hopefully, they will not underestimate the humans and make the same mistakes that we did.